There's no greater feeling in the world than to be free flowing. Flowing through the air, moving at a high rate of speed. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. Until you hit a bump.
So my tire's looking a little low. What's the pressure? Does it read it? I
13.5.
13. Oh my god. I hope I don't have a freaking slow leak or a flat.
So what is up, guys and girls? There's nothing worse than being grounded. And right now, my tire is flat. Why? Apparently the leak is coming from the valve stem. So what am I doing today? I have to take this bad boy apart. Never worked on this before, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this together. I have not seen a breakdown of someone actually taking off the tire on YouTube. So the tools that we need, I'm going to figure them out, but let's get into it. All right, so to me, it looks like this piece needs to come off first. And to do that, we need the Allen key. What size? I don't know. Let's figure this out. Okay, it looks like it's not American, it is metric. So here we go again. Okay, looks like it's a 5mm. Okay, so you have one of these on each side, and there is no Loctite. That's a problem. I am using my 5mm to push the rod out that'll hold the foot plate in. There are two metal spacers that lie in here and in here. Careful not to lose those. Next, I am going to remove 12 screws that will release the side panel. I'm using an impact drill to get the screws out, and there's no Loctite. So when all these screws go back in, I will be using Loctite. Okay, if you ever wanted to see the inside, that's what it looks like. So there's two battery packs on each side. So this particular model was purchased from eWheels.com. eWheels replaces the manufacturer's batteries. They're not stuck in there, so what I decided to do was to use some packaging tape just to hold them in place, because I have to flip them over and I'm afraid that they're gonna fall out. Okay, so now it's just time to repeat the same process. I'm taking the foot plate and the side cover off. Okay, just a little heads up, there was a little bit of silicone around here. It looked like there was some type of a cover on there. Didn't know how I was gonna get it off, but apparently if you stick something really small and flat, you can wedge it inside here and it pops right out. But just keep that in mind, there's silicone on there. It's there for a reason. So when you put this back, you're gonna wanna put another bead of silicone on there for weatherproofing. You don't want any water or moisture coming inside here. All right, these cheap ass screws are really pissing me off. Don't know if you can see that. I will try and zoom in. Hopefully it's a clear image, but these suck. When you try to twist them off, they immediately strip. So really make sure you have a real good #2 Phillips head when you are trying to take that sucker out. You don't want to be in my video? It was your expertise that got it out. All right, so
you gotta get the screw out.
Oh, we'll cross that bridge in a minute. Yeah, but it comes out once this is up. All right, so problem solved. It was my dad's idea, and he actually drilled it out. So these three are the motor wires that need to come out. And right now we'll work on trying to get this screw out. Oh boy, okay, what a project. Okay, so just so you guys know, because I don't see too much information about this, once you get to this area, mark it somehow. So when you put them back in, you put them back in the correct order that they were removed. But they just pull right up, just so you know. And then I guess this tape kind of secures it around this housing over here. But I don't know, I would feel more confident if it snapped in or twisted to lock. But that's where I'm at right now. What a project this is turning into. The wires are disconnected, I just took an extra precaution in taping them up. There's also this plug which plugs into here. There's no locking tab, but there was a little bit of silicone around it. Maybe that's what they're using to hold it in place. Just lifts right up. Okay, so I passed the wires through that opening. I'll point to it right now, but this opening right here, when you're passing it through there, just be mindful of this. I don't know what it is, but it's very soft, very delicate, and it looks like it can easily be brought through when you pull, if you pull too hard. Right, next I will proceed to take off these 6, I think they're Allen's, 6 on this side, 6 on the other side. Once that is removed, the housing should just slide right up, leaving the wheel accessible for me. Okay, so if I sound a little bit out of breath, it's because I am trying to very gently slide this out. But we're that much closer. All right, she is out. I am that much closer to changing the inner tube. All right, so these are my tire irons, plastic. That's what I'm gonna use to get inside here and prop up the wheel. All right, so my battery died on the GoPro. I have a couple clips with the phone that I'm gonna add in there now. Record and let's put. Yeah, that's better. Good. That's good. All right, big shout out to the guys over at eWheels for sending me out these replacements for free. It looks like it's beefed up. Well, it looks like the rubber is beefed up around the valve stem. But before contacting eWheels, I wound up purchasing these from Alien Rides. Just so you can see the difference. I don't know which is a better quality. Let me know in the comment section below. But pretty much this is where I'm at. I used the 2 what I call panel tools. They're not metal, they're plastic, as you can see. One broke, but it did a good job of getting the tire out. Now it's just a matter of getting this valve stem in without ruining it, and I'm having a lot of trouble getting it in from this side.
We are live.
I sprayed some soapy water around the tire and the rim just to help get everything inside a little bit easier. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun getting that little thing inside though. Because when they pull it up, it covers the hole.
Then put the whole thing in first. Like the opposite side of it first. This side. Cause then you can hold that part.
My biggest fear right now is that the stickiest thing in the hole and I ruin it. Because right now I don't see how I'm gonna get it in there. That's gonna be a challenge. Okay, this is my current situation. I sprayed it up. I fought with it a little bit. The plastic ones weren't the best to get the tire seated. I had to use this metal one, and I tried to be very careful not to puncture the inner tube in the process. So she is installed. She is at 30 pounds of pressure right now, and it seems to be holding up. All right, now it's time to put it back together. Okay, I didn't mention the inner tube size, but you're looking at 2.50 by 2.75 by 14. Okay, this was actually a 2-man job, and what I needed to do was to get someone to snake these wires through here as I slid this on. and my pops didn't want to be recorded, so he helped me. Now it's a matter of getting some of these screws back together, connecting these wires, and we're pretty much done. Okay, all 6 screws on this side are installed. All 6 on the other side are installed and tightened. Now it's just a matter of running this wire up and reconnecting it to the motherboard. Woo! We're getting close. Okay, don't know if you remembered, but there was a plug that was that I had to disconnect, and I just want to point out that there is only one way that it'll go in, that plug right there. There are these 2 tabs that only face in one direction. There's a flat side and a side with 2 tabs, so there's no way of screwing that up. And I took a picture of these motor wires, so I have to go back to my picture and then I can reconnect them. Okay, getting these wires back in place and this little sleeve over each connection was really a pain in the butt, but definitely doable. Okay, so next I'm putting the cover back on. I did strip 4 of the screws. I'm waiting for eWheels to get back to me with some replacement screws, or at least to tell me what size or where I can get them from. But eWheels have been pretty good. They sent me 2 inner tubes free of charge. Lastly, we put the covers on, screw them in, and the pedals. Pedals on, screw, or rod, spacer, spacer, screw, screw. Alright, don't be a nitwit like me and forget to put this in after you put the cover on. Alright guys, we have a successful inner tube change. Lights are working. Woo. Unfortunately it's raining, so I can't go out, but I would love to give it a test.
Alright, so in the street, testing it out, making sure all is good. Don't have my gear on, but I'm not going real fast. Just want to make sure she holds up nicely. It's holding up air. I'm happy. Ooh, it is cold. Winter is almost here.
Okay guys and girls, if this noob can do it, you can do it too. If you like this video, please don't hesitate. Smash that like button, leave a comment. I get back to everybody. And if you want, please subscribe. Until the next video. Peace out everybody.